Hey y'all, welcome back to the garage. It's been a hot minute, and I mean literally hot, since we've been out here. It's been pretty hot this week. It's been pretty brutal, and the humidity's been up. It's just, so I've been having to do other things than this, but I did want to get you caught up. This is going to be a quick video. It's raining. I hope that you don't hear it. I've got fans going, and but first of all, let me get you turned around here. Okay, y'all may remember the setup plates that we did a couple videos back. Well, I've got them painted. I've got them marked where they go on the car, and so on. These two are marked on the other side over here, but they're all cleaned and primed and painted, and see there, and I've got them hanging up drying. They're pretty close to dry right now, but we're just going to let them sit here for a few minutes. However, what I did want to show you, anyway, sorry I had to change batteries. What I did want to show you though is I want to give you an update on the Spring Smasher. I've had some time to play with it. I had time to work with it, fiddle with it. We've had to make some changes from the original design. I was kind of afraid of this, but, well, one change I was kind of afraid of. I was afraid it was going to have to happen. The other change I'm very surprised by. So what I wanted to show you is, I'm going to get you a flip around here. I pulled the left front spring and shock off the car. I have it mounted up here, so I want to show you how everything works, so you can see it, and maybe it'll explain a little more of the hows, the whys, and the wheres of this. So first of all, let me show you the changes. Alright, so you may remember we had a linear digital readout right here. Let me step back, and you see it is missing. It is gone. I did not like that. It read backwards. I thought it was programmable. It was not. So it was not going to work the way I wanted it to. So I had a good old-fashioned tape measure that the spring had sprung, laying in the garage, or in the trash can. So I went over and cut a 30-inch slice off of it. So I started my measurement, my center to center. I started at 0 up here, my center to center, and then I measured down, so I know that, like, my left rear shock, my beginning center was 26 inches. So I centered up on 26 down here and went with it. So here's the other thing, and I'm trying to get back so y'all can see it all. And when you move it, and the load cell up here senses, it lights up. So see, there we go. So we're going to go back. Okay, that should be 0, and it's showing 1. We're going to 0 it out. So in theory, if we go 1 inch, this is a 500-pound spring. So if I go 1 inch, it should be 500 pounds. Let's make sure that's right. So we're at 17 3/4. So we're going to go 16 3/4. Oh, we're a little short on it. Let's come back up to it. Nope, we went past it again. Shoot. Okay. So right on our 16 3/4 right here, I'm showing 498 pounds. So that is a 1-inch increment for this. So my center to center, according to Rocket, let me get to my paperwork over here. And my center to center should be, get a left front, center to center, 16.5, 650 pound load. Now, that 650 pound load is with a 525 spring. I do not have a 525, I've got a 500. So we're going to go to our 1650 center to center and see where it sits. So let's watch our little scale here. Okay, so at my 1-inch increment, or my center, my load center at 1650, 16.5, we are 593 pounds on the left front. So we're a little light on this. I could back this off and put another turn or two in it, but you at least see how it's working. The other change I had to make is with the power supply. This is running off 110. This is easy to do. I've got a power strip back here that I actually turn on and off. However, the jack is 12 volts. So I put a power converter back there, a 400 watt power converter. It was not enough to drive this jack consistently. So I ended up pulling the battery out of my lawnmower and wiring up to it, and it runs like a top. So until I get another battery, we will keep using this one, and I'll just swap it back and forth between here and the lawnmower and call it good. But anyway, that's what we got. You've now seen it work, so I get to play with it some more and learn more about it, but at least you see the concept of what it's calling for and how it works. So I hope you guys have enjoyed it. It was a quick, this is just going to be a quick video because like I said, it's raining right now. But I did want to share with you what I found, what I'm doing. The only other thing that I need to do is I need to make some spacers. I just put some spacers up here to keep it centered. I've got to do the same thing down here. I hadn't done that yet. But I got to put spacers in there. I'm going to probably cut me some tubing and drill those holes out, weld them in so that my shock bolts fit in there. I'm not sure exactly what or how I'm going to do yet. I'll have to look. But I did want to show you that. And the only other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get some longer bolts, kind of like this bottom one here, that's all smooth, and cut the threads off and then taper this in. So it's just a smooth, easy out. And I make some sort of loop just so it's easier to grab hold of. I was going to go to Tractor Supply and get some tractor pins for it, but I thought I don't need it. It would look nice, but it's not needed. So yeah. Anyway, I just wanted to, like I said, update you guys on it. In the last video, in the comment or in the description, I put a list of materials that I use for this. So let me go ahead and tell you about that now also while I'm thinking about it. Woo! You know how things go. A lot of videos people say, well, I just made this with stuff that I had laying around my shop. I did not. I built this intentionally. This is my idea. Based on the information that I could find, this is what I came up with. So essentially, there is one 5,000 pound trailer jack from Amazon. There is a M&M scale load cell and display from I bought it off Amazon, but it's M&M scale. You can actually go to Amazon directly and get it. I have a up and down double pole, double throw switch to move the jack up and down. Amazon. The clevises that the shocks are mounted in. Amazon. The digital readout and the power inverter. Amazon. But I'm not real happy with them. I am on the mark. I am looking for a programmable digital readout, so we can get a whole lot more accurate than what I've got. What I've got works. Don't get me wrong. What I've got works, but there's a degree of shoot. I'm not sure what the word is. Anyway, there's room for error in there. Let's put it that way. That's going to be the easiest way to put it. So, and then there's 20 feet of 2.5 inch, 1/8 inch wall square box, and there is about 10 feet of 1.5 inch, 1/8 inch wall square box for reinforcement in here. And then other than Krylon industrial paint and some rattle can primer, that's it. And it's a whole lot cheaper than going and buying a $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000, $6,000 spring smasher that's going to do the same thing. It just doesn't have all the bells and whistles. So anyway, I hope y'all have enjoyed this. This has been a lot of fun. I've got some more stuff in the works. I just went to Benco and bought another $500 worth of steel yesterday, and the price of steel has gotten stupid. But I just went and bought more steel yesterday. So for an upcoming project, we're still a couple weeks out on that, but I'm gathering all my parts anyway. But you see the setup plates are done. So we're going to start working on setup this week. Probably be out here in the evenings after the sun goes down, so that we can start getting this done. We got it sitting over here. So I have a goal in mind of when I would like to get the car out, but we've got a lot of things to do in between now and then. So we're just going to keep plugging away, and I want to thank you guys again for hanging out with me. This has been a lot of fun. I am truly enjoying this deal. I hope y'all are too. So thanks again. Come back and see me on the next one. I'll get this one dropped, and we'll start into another project. Probably start working up with the setup plates and squaring the car up and setting caster camber toe, checking the rear end, etc., etc., etc. Thank you again. I hope you guys have had a great time. Enjoy this video. Enjoy the video series. And don't forget to let your friends know. Like, comment, subscribe. And I'll see y'all on the flip side.